Hello, everybody. This is Chunky Crusader here, and I am going to be doing a bit of impressions. We're going to do a little bit of a video that kind of provides the basics to an Indian type impression, or a very generic Indian type of impression. Again, there are a bunch of dialects, right? A bunch of languages in India, so obviously you can't get every single dialect, but we're looking at the very stereotypical look. And here's going to be a very basic introduction. So the first thing you kind of want to do is instead of saying t, you want to say d, d. So instead of t, it's d. So an example of this would be um, don't. Instead of don't, it would be dond. It'd be dond. And it's not supposed to be such a hard duh, but it's a d, d, dond, dond, right? So instead of don't, it's dond. And another thing, right, is with the W's, um, or V's and W's. Sometimes what the V needs to sound like a W. So instead of value, it's value, value. Um, so um, right, that's another way. So instead of saying value, it's value. So that's another impression. So I guess a good sentence to start out with is really, remember, T's sound like duh and V sounds like w. Instead of a V, it's a W sound. So the first one's very easy, like the D and T. So I can say, oh, don't tell me what, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. And also another thing you notice there, this is what they do a lot. Some of them do a lot, is when Indians are happy, right? Stereotypically, they move their heads like this. So I can say, oh, the weather is very good outside, very good, very good. So, you can kind of do something like that. So that's a very basic uh, impression there. So uh, I guess another thing you kind of do, um, well, I don't know if there's really much more to go off of with a very kind of basic Indian look. I mean, I guess I can say you have to go to school. You have to go to school, or if you don't, you'll get good grades, and then you don't go to college, and if you don't go to college, then you cannot do anything. Also, the G's, um, G's sound like je instead of je, like college, college. Um, also, um, there are some words like instead of circle is circle, circle. You have to go around the circle. You have to go around the circle. Um, there's that. Let me think of other. I mean, instead of circuit, it's circuit. Um, also, Z is pronounced j, j. So, like, instead of saying zero, you would say zero. So, or we take lim as x approach zero. You'll probably hear that in math videos, but that's kind of a basic look. So, yeah. Also, be sure to tune in. Uh, JJ Hatar or JJ Huracan, he is going live on his channel, and it's also going to be live on the Impressions channel at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, mark it on your calendars. Mark it. Yes, I said mark it.